Distributor. Ruby. Megan Moeller here. Doing a weekly check-in since I haven't done a video in so long. Excuse the mess. We were out in the sun the last like 2 days. So I had a bunch of sunscreen and bug spray and grossness. So I showered, and there's no way to fix what's happening right now. But I did a peel, so bonus. You probably can't tell, but my skin's really soft. Yeah, so short update. It's, what is it, June 21st. So there are 9 days left in the month. And I'm starting to panic. I think once you get more traction, or once you get going more, you start to realize well, no, how do I want to put this? Starting off in your business, especially when you want to be a runner, and I do, you realize that the end of the month is super stressful, just because, you try and enroll people. In theory, you try and enroll people the first like 2 weeks of the month, so then they have the rest of the month to build their volume, so you don't, build their volume, to see what they can do their own thing, and hopefully they, get 4-6 loyal customers in their first 2 weeks, and that makes them pretty much qualified leg, and then, you get a couple who are runners, and basically just start enrolling people right away. And I don't want to say struggling, because I feel like a lot of people are probably struggling worse than I am. But I feel like I'm struggling. I have total personally enrolled 4 distributors since I started. So I'm almost, well, at this point, today's technically my 2-month anniversary. So I've enrolled 4 distributors. So technically I'm only 2 off of what I should be at for right now. And 8 loyal customers, and I've enrolled, I think I have 12 or 15, somewhere in there. I had 6 this month, plus my husband, I gave him a couple. Yeah, so maybe even between 15 and 20 loyal customers. That seems high. Probably 15. I'm getting off track, like always, per the norm, right? So yeah, I'm doing good. I mean, theoretically, it's what, 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors a month is the goal. So I'm only 2 distributors off of that, and I'm rocking in the loyal customer thing. That's not really the issue right now. My issue, though, is that it's not even an issue. I don't want to call it that, because it's not. Because a lot of people, I'm fortunate enough to, I don't know, I married an Army man. So he is the sole provider in our family right now. I don't want it to be that way. That's why I joined. But I am blessed enough to not have to work. With our situation, obviously working would be better, but daycare is super expensive, and we're going to have 2 kids, and so it's actually just cheaper for me to stay home and watch kids. So this is just kind of extra income for us, which is nice, but I want it to be, I don't want it to be that way. I don't want to have to rely on him. If you watch my why video, I know it's ridiculously long, but it explains all that. But all my other distributors want that. I know one, I don't get the vibe that she wants to go very far. She just wants to make enough to supplement her income, which, great, perfect. That's what this is for. But all of them have other jobs, full-time jobs. One of them has 3 kids. One of them is my husband, and I'm working his business. And another one has 2 jobs. So you know, it only works as much as you do. And I think one of the struggles, Jay Hoover even talks about this, she said when she turned diamond, and it hasn't been to diamond for me, it's been now already, but she got mad at her team because she didn't feel like they were working hard enough. And the frustrating thing with me is I'm not even mad at my team, I'm mad at my team's people, because it seems like I know they're working hard, getting out of their comfort zone, blitzing people. Freaking A, my sister gave away she personally talked to all 20, I think I gave her 25 blitz cards, and she gave a couple to people when she was on her lunch break. The other 20 some that she had left, she gave to moms at the movie in the park. The day after I gave them to her. My other two distributors are doing the same thing, like blitzing people at work. One of them's not even supposed to do that. The other one is cold messaging people like it's going out of style. And it's like, I don't know if it's, I don't want to say it's them, because I'm struggling with this too, so I'm totally not calling them out. Us as a family unit are struggling a little bit, and it's just to get distributors. And I think it's frustrating because people want to see that you're being successful. They want to see that you're committed. They want to see that this isn't something you're just kind of gonna, well, especially with me and one of my other distributors, we were Mary Kay reps before. We were. I guess it's not that bad. We've been in other companies, and both of us tried to do that, and it wasn't our thing. I still have lots of friends who are in that who are successful and killing it, and it's super awesome, but it didn't work out for us. And this has been more up our alley, but because we've already kind of used up our warm market on a different company, it just seems kind of not shady, but unreliable that we're like switching to this other company, and now all of a sudden we're, here, try this instead. And it's not products, it's not us, it's just kind of the way the situation is playing out. So I'm starting to panic. It's 8 days left. I need to hit Emerald, my goal. I was so passionate about it, and then about the middle of the month I realized, you know what, it's not going to happen, and I'm okay with it. I am. People say, well, you just work harder, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? That would be great in a perfect world. I'm doing as much as I can. I cold message people. I cold message at least between 10 and 20 people a day. Actually blitzing people and getting contact info I'm not good at, but I blitz crap out of every single person who checks me out of the store or waits on me, or, if we go out to eat, or we're at the park. Anybody who talks about my shirt, I always wear my shirts out. So it's not for lack of trying, but some people just get into a slower mode, and I don't think that's bad. I think you need to also be realistic about what you're capable of achieving. I mean, it's good to have goals and good to have a timeline, but it's also not good to, by the end of next month, I'm going to be a presidential diamond. Okay. You could. If you just decide to work 24/7 and talk to about 8,000 people, so of those 8,000, 4,000 you'll actually meet with, and about 2,000 will probably be interested, and only about 1,000 of them will whatever. Only 100 of them will maybe sign. Well, as long as they all get going and you sign the rest of them, that 1,900 people as loyal customers, that could happen. But realistically, most people, it's not going to happen. You gotta be able to call the shots right and call a spade a spade. So I did. My goal is to hit Emerald. There's 8 days left. It's doable. than panicking. Good luck to us. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Don't forget that too. Thank your daddies.